Let's start with the cover page. So disappointed in my boy Katakuri, looking like a clown, punching one of the goats oven. This sucks because Caesar's making them look like, trash, but they're not. Okay, they're not. That's my mochi dude right there, and that's my little I don't know what I'm gonna say. Anyways, this chapter is called The Matter Involving Captain Kobe. Kobe being short for Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Yeah, the doctor of the Whitebeard Pirates is not looking too good these days. He's feeling old, that's what he says. But he's, in terms of One Piece characters, he is not that old. He's still like in his prime, kind of. And I'll be damned if Oda lets him, with one of the best devil fruits in the fucking series, just do nothing for the rest of the series. This guy is hitching rides. He has fallen so low, and he has not risen above like the phoenix that he is. I'm assuming that's how phoenixes are. I only know it from Harry Potter. Shanks has one line, who cares? He's going back to the movie. Apparently the movie Film Red got pushed back from October to November for the United States. So fuck that. Yamato's in this chapter. I don't care. She's not a part of the crew. She might say she is, like Vivi, but Vivi's really part of the crew, okay? It's weird that she stayed behind because Wano can't take care of himself, even though Momonosuke had that whole arc of him being shogun, and now he can't hack it, obviously, because he's a kid. But at this point, who cares? Let's just take Yamato. Anything's better than carrot. I'll take caribou. Give me caribou instead. Apparently, there's like this meme going on that Luffy and Marco have never really talked to each other, which is hilarious, because now we're getting a flashback of Marineford being like, oh, I remember you. Remember me? Thanks. Marco's going back to Finks Island to get fucking bodied by Weevil. Another L incoming for Marco and the Whitebeard Pirate. Yeah, it's not looking too good. But we got Boa Hancock weeks after the event, so we go to a flashback of before. And we got Lunarians. We got Lunarian children. Illegitimate Lunarian children. Doesn't look like they have the devil fruit powers of the people they copied. Beard shows up. Him and his ugly ass crew. One of the ugliest, most pirate crews in One Piece. This panel goes hard. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody knew that he was gonna go after Boa's devil fruit, because apparently it's something so valuable that he had to take a trip there, as opposed to, I don't know, anywhere else. Shit, dude. People are saying that she has a mythical devil fruit, a mythical Zoan. How would Blackbeard use it? Unless it would be the opposite, right? He's so fucking ugly that if you look at him, you'll turn to like stone. Because Boa's not backing down, alright? Boa's a tough bitch. She's one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite female characters too. Ever since I saw Stampede, she kicked the shit out of Bullet, looking like Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of people like to bring up the fact that she likes to kick cats and shit, but honestly, that cat shouldn't have been there. So we have baby Mihawk, or Macaque, with the fake Yoru, cutting up the mountain in half. Teach is pretty fucking surprised. He still manages to block an attack. This is one of the hardest panels in, not just in this chapter, but like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna remember this for a while. Blackbeard holding Boa with Kobe there. Vasco and Katarina are done. Helmeppo's done. Some of the Marines are done. It's just these three, these big top dogs, which I forgot to mention earlier. When Kobe was infiltrating the island, he caught one of the arrows. Somebody pointed this out on Twitter. He caught one of the arrows with hockey in it, the Kuja arrows. was pretty sick. He's up there, man. Top 30. Okay, so I like watching Kobe because he grows at a rate that's almost as fast as Luffy's, but he's on the opposite side, but he has a good heart, right? And he just looks cooler every time. Like, look at this jacket, man. He looks like a fucking admiral already. Kind of looks like when Arlong was holding Zoro, and he's like, I gotta kill this dude. Same shit happens here. He's like, I gotta kill this chick. And Kobe's like kind of helpless. We get their bounties. Boa is kind of low. Too low for me. She needs to be at least 2.3. At least. Okay. So Blackbeard, his shit went up, right? And so what I'm thinking is that we're getting these bounties in hindsight and not at the time they were presently there, because I'm sure it was still the same bounty because he didn't do shit in between that time from now, unless he like took down Shiki on the way here, and somebody took pictures and sent it to the government, because his bounty going up for no reason is strange. And so this is probably like in hindsight after this whole debacle, right? So yeah, 3.996. Luffy's got his poster in the back because, you know, Boa is the best character, the best female character in the show. Okay, unless like I don't know, we find out Ace was a female. Anyways, she said that even if the next user gets my fruit, can't undo all the stones that people got turned into, which might be a bluff, which is still, you know, thinking. She's up there, man. Rayleigh. Nobody saw this shit coming. He came in like Shanks, but not, because Shanks could have actually done something about the war. Rayleigh is implying that he couldn't, because he just made Blackbeard sweat off of clout, apparently. So yeah, he's an older character. Obviously, he's gonna be this way. Even though a lot of the older One Piece characters are pretty strong still, he's not taking out Blackbeard, okay? He's not. And he knows that. That's why he was, whew, jeez, got out of that one, huh? Shaki, the old Kuja pirate captain 2 generations ago, which is crazy, because she looks almost better than Robin. Especially in this panel, for her age. I don't even know how old she is. She's probably like 60 something, older than Rayleigh maybe. So we get confirmation at the end of the chapter about the SSG Seraphim angels, that they're copies of the Warlord. Now I wanted to bring this up one more time because I feel like they can't clone people that are already dead. I feel like they're being held together by like the life force of, and this is just me being stupid and making a theory, right? They're being held together by the life force of the person that's currently living, that they're the copy of. So they can, you know, someone can take out these little kids and it'd be fine. But if someone took out the real Boa, then it might be like a destiny bond where the clone dies too. And if you don't know Destiny Bond, it's a move in Pokemon where if you use it on a Pokemon and then that Pokemon that takes you out, you take that Pokemon with you when you die or when you faint. You know what I'm saying? To the Shadow Realm. And so that's what I think is going on here. Otherwise, these fucking things look pretty cool. I mean, we have pictures of all the warlords when they were younger because Oda drew them. And so everybody wants young Daffy, young Jimbei. But in the event that they could bring back somebody to life via a clone, just not with their personality, right? Just them. You know, the possibilities are crazy. But I don't think that could happen. But it'd be crazy if it could. I mean, Moria can kind of do it, right? I would really like to see a young crocodile, and what kind of voice that crocodile would have. I mean, probably find out if he was a man or a woman. You know, that'd be with brown skin, white hair. I like the color palette with the star eyes. That's pretty sick. and then Kobe's kidnapped. Now I know I'm the biggest Kobe fan, but hear me out, because I'm gonna fight for this man. So he got kidnapped by the Blackbeard pirates, right? And then we know that Rayleigh was not strong enough to do anything about it, so he had to use his clout and his reasoning. And Kobe's a pretty reasonable guy too, right? And so I think the only reason Blackbeard, someone as scummy as Blackbeard, let the Marines go, let the Kujas go, is that he took somebody with him, somebody of value. And apparently Kobe has enough value for him to want to hold hostage, right? Maybe give him the Cross Guild. Who fucking knows, right? And so Kobe probably took this opportunity to be like, okay, I'm a part of Sword, and if I go with Blackbeard, I can learn more about him. Because I feel like the government or the Navy or whatever don't know a whole lot about him. You know, he's a mystery to the viewer as he is to the government, right? So Kobe probably took this opportunity as a Sword member to infiltrate and be his hostage, when I feel like he can kind of get up and leave whenever he wants, kind of, because he's not a devil fruit user. He can just they can just cuff him with regular shit and he can get out no problem. But I feel like Kobe made a 200 IQ play bouncing off of Rayleigh, you know what I'm saying? And he's out here putting his life on the line. I wouldn't say he's the next hero, Garb. He's getting close. Maybe in another time skip. But yeah, great chapter. Crazy shit. Hopefully we get another crazy chapter. This is a cool part about it, being a One Piece fan right now, especially after this chapter, because we don't know where we're gonna go. We don't know what island we're going to. I mean, most likely Elbath, but we don't know how long we're gonna be there. We don't know if we're gonna get another world building chapter, because we still haven't seen Weevil. Like I said, he's about to. I mean, his whole thing was looking for the Whitebeard pirates, and he was looking for Marco next. So obviously, he might show up, okay, to beat Marco's ass. Maybe take his devil fruit. Who knows? Somehow, some way. And then we haven't really seen the Gorosei or Akainu, so we might get something like that all put into one chapter, and then we go to the next island, right? Whatever that may be. Okay, but this is the first time in a while where we didn't know where we were going. Like, we didn't know we were going to Whole Cake, but then we went to Zoe, and then Whole Cake, and then yeah, Wano. Which, you know, I mean, I have my thoughts about Wano, but overall I thought it was a pretty good, maybe top 10 arc of the series, and it's probably 10, maybe, I don't know, but anyways, dope chapter. See y'all later, and shout out to Kobe.